then plus. Okay, sorry, I cannot do this like this. I have to factorize the 3 first. Okay, I have to factorize 3 y squared plus 2. Okay, so what I have to do is this is minus 1. And then what else? 3. And then I have to open the bracket. Y plus y squared plus 2y plus 1 squared, 2 divided by 2 and minus. Okay. So we have x squared minus 1 squared minus 1 plus 3. Inside we have y plus 1 squared and then minus 1. Correct. Then we already have x minus 1 squared minus 1 minus 3 will be minus 4. This is plus 3 y squared plus 1 minus 4. Okay, so make sure when you expand this, you will get the original function. So from here, so this is fxy, right? Okay, state the range. So what is the range from here? Remember, for range, you have to know what is the minimum value of the whole function and what is the maximum value of the whole function. So the minimum value here, what is the minimum value for the whole thing? I mean the result. What do you have? Domain, you have to see the restriction. For the range, you have to see the minimum and maximum value for the whole function. So what is the minimum value here?
Is it 1?
You mean the whole thing 1? Is it?
Greater than 0.
Yes, greater or equals to 0, right? So which means the minimum value is? The minimum value of the whole thing. Huh?
Minimum
0, correct.
Yes.
Because if I put 1, 0, if I put 2 will be 1. 1 is greater than 0. So 1, if I put 1, I get 0. So 0 is the minimum value. You want the result, remember? Okay. Okay, for this, the whole thing, this. What would it be? Zulfadli, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What will be the minimum value of this?
1.
No.
3.
0.
Yes. Again 0. Who is that?
0.
Yeah. Who is that?
Azim.
Azim. Kenapa 0? Why?
I actually don't know, sir.
So why 0? Because the value here, everything here will be 0. So 0 times 3 will be 0. The minimum value. If I put negative 2, will be 1. 1 is greater than 0. I can put negative 1 to get 0. Understand? No. Okay, so 0 plus 0 minus 4 will be negative 4. So this is one of the value, but we don't know either max or min. Okay, then, as I see, what is the maximum value of here, inside here? Maximum value of here. Minimum is 0, maximum? Infinity, right? 1,000. 10,000. Or
Yes.
here also same, 10,000 minus 4. So 10,000, let's say 10,000, 10,000 minus 4, we have something bigger value. So which is, will lead to positive infinity. So the range will be negative 4 to infinity. It is close because there is no division, there is no square root or anything. Okay? So this is your range. for this question. So down the range. Sketch the level curve at z equals to 4. Put 4 equals to x squared x plus 3y. So, okay, we have factorized, so don't waste our time. Just use
Excuse me,
this. Yes, anything.
Yeah, there is one confusion.
Speak loudly.
Yeah, there is one confusion I want to ask.
Okay.
Value of what did you say? Like now you mentioned, like for the range, we have to consider the whole term or just the value of x and y.
For what?
Like for range, for finding the range,
Okay.
consider to find the minimum values.
Okay.
So
For the range, actually, you have to see the all. This all.
The whole
But I
term.
start here because there is a variable here. This 4 and 3 is just a number, right?
Yeah.
I consider this first and then I plus all. So you have to consider all to get the range. For the domain, we see the restriction.
So like we can put any value for x and y.
Yeah, you can put. But for the range, you have to find the minimum and the maximum. I mean, the least and the max can the range define the function. The values must be defined the function.
Okay, doctor, I get it.
You get it? Okay, Rana. Thank you for asking. Okay. So for this, we just substitute this. X minus 1 squared plus 3 plus 1 squared. Okay, 4. Okay. So this you can write like this, right? Over 3 plus 5 plus 1 over 1 equals to 4 over 3, right? So you can write like this, right? Root 3 squared. Yes. Okay, this is not, no need to do anything, just 1. Square root 1 is 1. And then this is 2 squared over square root 3 squared. So what is this actually? What is the shape? So they ask you to sketch, right? For negative 4. Oh, negative 4, is it? Negative 4. So I have written wrongly. Okay, negative 4. So make sure in your test, you check back again and again. So if negative 4 means, so something wrong there. So I have to minus all. Is this correct or I'm wrong? See, negative 4. Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. I have negative 4 here. If I copy all this, I have negative 4 here. And then here will be 0. Okay. Okay, so now you have 0. So what is this actually? Do you know what is this? Hello? What is the shape of the curve?
Sphere.
No. Sphere for X, Y, Z.
Is it paraboloid?
Ellipse. Okay, good. Ellipse. Okay, ellipse. Ellipse. But the radius is 0, right? So it is just a dot where the point is 1, negative 1 from here. So 1, negative 1, it is here. It's just a dot. Okay. Can. Okay. We see when 0. Okay. When 0 means x minus 1 squared plus 3y plus 1 squared. So we have squared here, right? Squared minus 4, 0. So you have x minus 1 squared plus 3 y plus 1 squared equals to 4. So again, if you divide by 3, you get x minus 1 squared square root 3 squared plus y plus 1 squared plus 2 squared over square root 3 squared. So this will be again the same point, right? Just the same point, but you have the value for x is reference square root 3, which means 1 point something is here. And then left also say that this here. Okay. And then for y value, it is 1. So maybe 1 from here, maybe here. Okay. For the y distance, we have 1. Okay. And then okay. Sorry, I think this is wrong. Should be not like this. Should be 1 here. So to get 1, you have to divide by 4. Okay, this is 1. This be 3 over 4, which is 4 over 3. And then here should be 4. Okay, now it's correct. Okay, for ellipse. Okay, so please study back what you have learned in foundation or matriculation or diploma, STBM. So here it should be 1, right, to get ellipse. So this is x minus 1 squared over 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared over 2 over square root 3 squared, and this is 1. So 2 over square root 3. So please press the calculator. What do you have? 2 over square root 3.
One point 1.15.
1.15. Okay, thank you. So what you have here, from x you have distance 2. This is negative 1, 1. Negative 1, 1. So 1, this is 1, right? So plus 2 will be 3 lah. Here, the point. And then minus 2 from this, you have 1, and this is negative 1. Okay, and this is your point. Okay, then y distance is 1.15, so which is higher here, down here. So maybe this is negative 2, negative 3. Okay, so a little bit down, and 1.55 will be just here is 1 distance, and 0.155 will be here. So sorry, my should get some ellipse. Okay. So at the exam, please draw nicely because you are using pen, right? I'm using the stylus pen. Okay. So this is for z equals to negative 4. Okay. Or you can write fxy, right? fxy equals to negative 4. And this for fxy equals to 0. So actually this is level curve. Can understand? So actually the question is asking you to sketch the level curve. Any question for this?
Okay.
Yes.
How do you get 3 for x?
Which one? Which one?
For the x value, how do you get 3 in the for the
Which one?
graph? For the graph?
Again.
For the sketch, the curve, the ellipse.
Okay.
How do you get x equals to 3? The
X equals to 3.
yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's no here. Yeah. Okay. Know this. Sorry. If I move this to here, will be 0, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. We have negative 4. 4 is vanish. Okay. Then if I divide by 3, I will get this. If I divide by 3, I will get this. Understand? Okay, let me show you. Okay. Okay, correct, right? Betul?
Yes.
Okay, then if you divide by 3 everything, you will get like this. So this is minus, huh? It should be minus. Okay. Yes. Minus, okay. If you divide everything 3, you will get this. And then I can write like this. But actually it's only 0. Ellipse with 0 radius. No move. Okay. Kan? Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay. So next, number 2, sketch the level surface. Okay. Z equals to Z minus okay. W. Sketch the level surface for W equals to 0. So when W equals 0, first check again your question. Okay, then you have, so which mean you have, maybe it is a parabola, right? So the base curve will be parabola. And then just plus, which means just upper side of parabola. Okay, so what you can do is, you find the trees, x, y trees, z0. Okay, then what do you have? 1 minus x squared minus y equals to 0. Then what you have here? 0. Then you have y equals to x squared minus 1, correct? Okay. So what you can draw here is just x. Okay, we just move 1, right? Here, when x0, y equals to 1. Okay, and then just like this. Clear not? Okay, then for yz3s, what do you have? You have x0. So x0 means z equals to square root and minus y. Okay, this is z squared 1 again, just positive part, and minus y. Okay, so how to draw this? Y equals to 1 minus z squared. So if you draw this, you have z, y. So when z0, y is 1. Okay, when y is 0, z is 1 negative 1. Right, so you have like this. Okay, and then for xz3s, y0. Okay, y0 means you have z equals to again just positive part. So positive part means we no need to consider this. You know, just this. Understand? Okay, for this, z squared and minus x squared. Okay. And then squared, okay. And then what this x squared plus z squared equals to 1. So this is a circle, right? We did this one. But remember, we want only the positive one. So we have zx, only this part. Okay? Negative 1, 1, 1. Okay? Okay. Okay, so try to merge all this. Can you imagine how to do this? Y, Z. Okay. So what we have here, we try to draw. Yx is, we cut at x. We have to try to draw this. Okay. Okay, any idea?
Doctor, the xy trace, x square minus 1 or 1 minus x square?
Which one? Which one?
Xy trace, first one.
Xy trace. Xy trace z0, right? Z0.
Yeah.
Y equals to 1 minus x squared, is it?
Yeah,
Okay, so there is wrong here. Okay, good. This is 1 minus x squared. So if we draw this, what do we have? X. So then x0, y is 1, and y0, x is negative 1 here. So, okay, right. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, try to imagine the graph. Okay, try to imagine. Take time. Yx it is. Okay, maybe it's like this. Okay. Then what else we have? Zx. Okay. Okay, then we have zy. Okay. So just like actually it is hard to draw. Okay. Okay, I will give the answer later. Okay, I will discuss this later. I will give the answer. We just have to draw the 3D, right? Okay. And then number 3. Okay, show that. Okay, let me screenshot this. Okay, show that y equals to like this, y del z del y. Okay, if I put right hand side, become x over ln y del z over del x. Okay, so they give you z equals to f ln y over x. So if I find del z del y or zy will become f prime ln y over x. Differentiate inside ln y will be 1 over xy. Zx will be f prime ln y over x. So inside differentiate you will get what is this? X is at the bottom, so ln y over x squared negative. Okay, just bring upward and then minus 2 and just put down. And then try to solve one y del z. Y del z del y is no why it is like this. Okay. Equals to y to y a new pen, I think. It's y okay, y times del z del y will have y prime on over xy. So this can be cancelled. We have 1 over x f prime ln y over x. Okay, and then try to solve this also. Negative x over ln y del z over del x. So this is just a constant. Del z del y will be f prime ln y over x. Negative ln y over x squared. So this can be cancelled. This can be cancelled. You have negative, positive. You have 1 over x f prime ln y over x. So this is the same, right? So you have shown, okay, shown. Okay. Okay. Can? Okay. Any question for this?
Doctor,
Yes.
how do you do for, I don't understand on y del z del y. How do you do it?
Del z del y.
Yeah, how do you do it?
To find the del z del y.
Yes.
Okay, see, okay. They give you this. Okay, they give this, right? Del z del y. This is chain rule. Differentiate first. Just copy back. Differentiate inside. Del z del y. X is a constant. So you just differentiate ln y. Ln y is 1 over y, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Is it okay now?
Okay, okay.
Del z del y. Del z del y. Okay, differentiate inside. You differentiate ln y, right? But 1 over x is the constant, so you have to carry. That's why I have an xy f prime ln y. Okay? Understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Others? Other okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, so number 4, implicitly. So remember, to find this, negative fx over fz. So to get big F, you have to make it like this. You've got z lah, 0. So you have to bring everything left hand side. Minus 2, 3 ln 2, plus 2 ln x. Okay. Okay. So this is pick f. You've got z means you have to put z. Then you differentiate, you just put here. No need to factorize or just differentiate, put. When you differentiate respect to x, z. So, oh, you have z, is it? So it is 3. Okay, sorry. 3 variable. Okay, so we differentiate respect to x, y and z is constant. We differentiate this respect to z, x and y constant. So I'm not going to elaborate this, okay? You by yourself. Okay. So make sure for this test you have to sketch. There is mark for sketch. So although they didn't ask for sketch, just put a sketch, whatever it is. Okay. Like the trees. See the next question. Okay. Determine the specific gravity of an object. Its weight in air is found to be A. Its weight in water, W. So A, weight in air. W, weight in water. So they give measurement error 0.09 with each measurement. So both del A and del W will be 0.09. Approximate maximum error. Remember, the word maximum means you have to put the modular sign. Percentage, you have to divide back to the original of S. Okay. Let me screenshot this. Okay. So you have A, del A is equals to del W, same as 0.009. Okay? Is my voice clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then they give S that is depend on A and W. Okay? So they want to approximate the maximum error in S. ds will be SA del A or delta, you can use either, plus SW delta W. Maximum means modulus. If they ask to find the percentage, you have to put S. Okay, now no need. Okay. Maximum error, you don't need to put the modulus sign. Okay, so you have to find this, right? SA. So SA will be, you have to use the product rule. Okay, and then you have to find the SW, use the product rule. So after you have the answer from the partial derivative, then you can substitute the W equals to 9.1 and A equals to 60.3. So don't substitute earlier. If you substitute earlier to this question, it will be 0. Okay. So I just leave it to you. Okay. So number 6. Okay, this should be more easier. Determine whether critical points is a local max, local mean, or saddle. So first you have to find the critical point. So to get the critical points, you have to find the f x equals to 0, f y equals to 0, and then you get the critical point, right? Either, I don't know how many critical points you will get. So let's say you have 2 critical points, right? Say A1, B1, B1, and the one A2, B2. Okay, and then after you get the critical point, you have to do the second derivative test, right? So what is the formula? What is the formula for second derivative? Fxx, is it? Times Fyy minus Fxy squared. Let's say I put this Jacobian G. Right or not? Check the formula.
Correct, Doctor.
Okay, thank you. So then after you get the point, check here, and then another one, check the fxx. If less than 0, okay, and the Jacobian is positive, maximum or minimum?
Maximum.
Okay, maximum. So the point will be maximum. Don't forget to find the third point, FAB. Maximum. If fxx more than 0 and the Jacobian more than 0, so the point, the critical point will be
Local minimum.
Minimum.
okay. Yes, put local. Local max, local min. So if the Jacobian less than or equal to 0,
No conclusion.
which
Set a
one
point.
is 0? 0 means A, B, set a point, is it? Check. Check the notes.
Equal to 0, no conclusion.
No conclusion, okay.
No conclusion.
So we cannot do anything. But we will make sure J is not 0 lah. Okay, for you. Okay. Then if J less than 0, is it?
Yes.
Automatically
Saddle point.
set a point. Saddle point. Okay. So this will be easy, just I leave it to you. 7 marks. So please put everything briefly. Okay, any question? J is 0 means in conclusion, no conclusion. You have to use other tests. So you just learn this one test. So you don't need to consider about this lah. We will make sure. If it happens, so you just put no conclusion. Okay? So this formula is given, will be given. So maybe you will attach or I just give separately. For the test, I will give the, how do you call that? I will give the first page, the cover page, so that you can fill up the cover page. Okay, you don't need to submit the question, you just submit the answer. Okay, first page, and then the second page we start with your solutions. Okay, so I'm not ready yet for this. Okay, so do you prefer for Google Form or e-learning for submission?
E-learning.
E-learning. So maybe I will make a poll so we see the majority. Okay, any question?
No, Doctor.
So please do your assignment, discuss with your friend. So use the time preciously. Okay, don't waste your time. Okay, so all the best. See you next week, and we will move to chapter 3, that is double integral. Okay, chapter 3, part 1. I think I have already uploaded the notes. Okay, you see the e-learning first.